This is home for podcasts, live streams, and unfiltered conversations. This is Dallas On Air.
On your mark. On your mark.
On your mark.
I want to welcome everyone back to another Tuesday here in 2026 to the On Your Mark podcast show. Sports, business, community, entertainment, and yes, it's the people's show. I'm your host, Coach Fly Flanagan, and we're at it again. Last week, everyone knows about the weather, so we were being safe instead of sorry. I hope that I find everyone doing well at this time. And I don't know what all we have to talk about tonight because it's so much going on, so much, man. I want to tell you about my new addition to my family, and I'll tell you about it in a few. Yeah, it has me very excited, very, very excited. I don't know, I may show it to y'all. I don't know. I hit my boy Angel up and see if he want to show him. But at this time, I think it's basketball playoff time right here at it, because I know the first. It's track season. It's baseball and softball season. Soccer season, wrestling season, and for sure basketball. I don't think I missed anything in the spring sports yet. I think it's it's quite a few track meets starting this weekend. And it looks as though they're going to get some good weather. But I know Kimball will come out the gate on next Friday, the 13th. And that's the DeSoto High School Invitation Relays track meet. It'll be all relays. So I guess I can get them some free. Rayford Ross can give you some free advertisement. Next Friday the 13th, will be the DeSoto Invitation track meet. And again, it will be all relays. So, hey, there you go, next Friday. Yes, Friday. Well, what time, Coach Fly? Now, I don't know what time. So if somebody's chimed in, I know before next Friday. But that'll be Kimball's high school's first coming out party for the 2026 track and field season. Man, that weather was crazy. But it's wintertime. It's supposed to be like that, and we've been blessed. Look at today, and then they tell me it's gonna be. And y'all don't hold me to it. I think they said in the 80s. And that's scary by this weekend. For this time of year, that's really crazy. And I was working with about 3 young men that are getting ready for the pro day. And for you all that don't know what that is, at their colleges, where they get to work out in front of the NFL scouts. And there's some good prospects. Yes, I'm still at it. I'm still at it. And really proud of one of the young men. I'm proud of all of them, but I mean, when I say really proud, cause it's on a personal touch. Cause well, one is out of Mesquite, one is out of Houston, and one is out of Allen. I said, well, why you didn't give me the names? Because I don't want to yet. So it's real good, but they getting their opportunity to get in front of the NFL scouts. And boy, to my girl Shireen Williams, that's the NFL Hall of Famer reporter. We always on board doing something, and I was getting ready to bring back the camp that we would do with my guy Seal Picado, who's passed away now. I think it's been 6 years. But it would always be the camp the week before the NFL draft, where the athletes would get a chance to come in. We did it at UTA. Whether they may have gotten hurt, injured that season, flunked out, whatever the case may be, or didn't make it the season before last, they would get a chance to come back and work out in front of the scouts. So we was working on doing that, and then I wanted to do it in honor of CO. But in talking to some of the scouts, they want to pass it up this year, and had a good reason for wanting to pass it up. And after I read it, it made a lot of sense. But then we got Cowboys Day coming up, and what that is, that's Dallas Cowboys Day. So for all the young men that are playing at different colleges across the state, if they are a resident of the Metroplex, they can get an invite to the Dallas Cowboys Day. Now, just because you went to a school here in Texas and you're not from here, as far as your actual living, your home, you're not eligible to be in Dallas Cowboys Day. It's just for the guys that live here. And regardless of where they went and played ball, but that residence is here. And that's when the Cowboy Scouts get to look at you, and it's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful thing. And I'm just thankful to still be involved. My guy Chris Hall with the Cowboys, Brian Walmsley with the Cowboys, Will McClay with the Cowboys, they still look out for me. And they still allow me to get the athletes in there because they know the product is going to be there. So I'm not sending them guys, suspect guys. And I thank God this number of years, every guy that I've had in Cowboys Day, whether it was at Texas Stadium or AT&T Stadium or the Star, they made the team or they made someone's team, NFL team. So that's a blessing, man. So the skill set is still there, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, I'm claiming it this year. No, I'm not being conceited or cocky. I'm convinced that it worked because it's still working. At this stage in my life, still producing. Yep, still producing. I claim that. But listen, Angel, I don't know if I'm gonna tell them about it. Well, first of all, hey, I don't know what do you, man, I need to go see Pinkston. They tell me Pinkston is balling in basketball. That's what they say now. The record shows it, and I know that those Lady Tigers are really balling. And if your squad is getting off, you need to let me know, so I could put them out there, because it's about hey, it's about to be state championship game time for those b-ballers. Now the girls go the week before. So I'm trying to say, boy, I need Coach Ashley Greer to give me a call. That would be real good, man, just to get locked in who's doing what. Because, again, it's so weak, but they got 4 teams that get out of district. And some of them garbage, though. Yes, they are. But they get out, and I guess they could say that they were in the playoffs. Isn't that something? With a record that says nothing about playoffs. So here we go. I'm chimed in now. Boy, my guy Anthony London, Pastor Orlando Williams, Kiko Bell, Ronald Riggs, they've all checked in. Let me cut this down. So now I'm chimed in. And, just like a lot of guys that were at Kimball for his track have gone on and they're on their college journey, which is beautiful. That's beautiful. So I'm thinking that I'm going to get this thing another shot. So I didn't say one more shot with the sports agency. Hey, I saw you. Riggs, you saw Pinkston? Yeah, man. Pinkston, those Vikings are balling, y'all. The boys basketball. They doing some good stuff. Now I know in that district, and they realigned they realigned the district. And I see Chris, we need to get together. Chris Flanagan and checked in that they in Kimball's they picked up another team. I'm trying to think who was that. It wasn't Mesquite Poteet. No, I think Sock picked up Mesquite Poteet. Who did Kimball pick up? Oh, they picked up Spruce. So now Spruce is in the district. So now it's a 9-team district. It's beginning to look like football. I'm used to the 10-team district, but having 6 and 7 in the district, that sucks. So now Spruce is in the district with Kimball, Lincoln, Pinkston, Carter, Wilma Hutchins, Dade. Who else? Did I leave somebody out? But that's the district. So in that, I can say Sock picked up that district there, and they picked up Mesquite Poteet. And Mesquite Poteet, they be playing some ball out there too. Over there on Galloway. Hey, Coach, I say, yeah, Pinkston. Riggs, they say Pinkston is balling. I mean, I know they balling. They gave Kimball a loss. I don't know who else. K. Bell. But that's a bad young man there. But let me see if I can pull it. Oh, I should have stayed there. Told you about my new family members. 2 of them to be exact. And then my boy, I was talking to my boy Chicago a little bit earlier, and then Gary Vaughn, that's Gary Jefferson, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, he said we came to, he was really supposed to go to Pinkston, and then they moved to Oak Cliff, and he ended up going to Ville. So I know that disappointed some boy, that disappointed them coaches over there at Pinkston. But let me see if I can find these folks I'm talking about. Uh-oh. Let me see. Looking good on here. I have 2 new family members, and I'm excited about them, y'all. Okay, let me see how I can do this. Mm-hmm. Where are they? Y'all gonna be excited too, because you're gonna be happy for me. Wow. I'm trying to pull them up, y'all, ladies and gentlemen. Well, them not new family members right there, but I'll let you see them too. I think they're in mother phone, so let me see here. Well, I'm gonna send, okay, here we go. I think that's enough. And let me see, Angel. It is loading. ANGL. Uh-oh. Angel, I'm sending you something. Let me know if you got it. It's probably have to load up. And I mean, they've been giving me the blues, but they've been giving me the blues, but in a good way. In a good way. So let me know. I guess when you get it, you're loaded, and when it pops up, then I'll talk about it. Let me see. So many blessings, ladies and gentlemen. So many blessings. I don't take them for granted. And Sunnyvale new district is horrible. Chris said, "Is it horrible?" Tell me what their district look like, Chris. But text it to me and I'll talk about it. Yeah, but like I say, District Kimball's in, they picked up Spruce, and Saldo Clip picked up Mesquite Poteet. Yep. So it's about to be playoff times now. Yeah, I'm going to be on board again with those Lady Tigers. I got to be. I'm on board with Kimball, too. I'm on board with everybody that I'm on board with. I'm just glad they have a lot of boards to be on. I have that luxury. And like I said, I'm ecstatic about the opportunity to help some more young men once again have an opportunity to fulfill their dream. And they're going to get opportunity. I know I'm connected. I'm very connected. Very connected. Did it come through, Angel?
Yes, I'm transferring it over now.
Okay.
I'll let you know in a minute.
I got you. So, oh yeah, I think did the grades come out yesterday? Parents. I think them grades came out yesterday. Report card. Check on those kids, look at their grade, tell them that now, don't take their word. Tell them to show you. Show me those grades. Say, boy, it was so many. Boy, my buddy, boy, Scott, Rydell Plumbing, over there for 80 and Town East and Mesquite. They had a lot of business. A lot. Looking at weather gave them a whole lot of business. You know how I really know that? Because they had to come by and see me. Yeah, well, the neighbor across the street, man, it's, when I tell you it's a blessing being able to have the Rolodex that I have. And I do not take it for granted at all. To be able to call the individuals that I'm able to call. And I don't mean call their secretaries, they go through person, I can go straight to the resource, to the head. That means a lot, just like when I was speaking with, well, it really, really, really means a lot. Right there, my boy Tim O'Reilly. Man, it's a beautiful thing, I don't have to name drop. I'm just talking facts. That is just good, being able to converse with different folks of different magnitudes. And speaking of this Sunday, is this Sunday Super Bowl Sunday? Yes. Yes. This Sunday, Super Bowl Sunday. So I'm trying to see. I need to show you something. Let me see if I can pull it up and see who's gonna get invited. Who's gonna get invited? Boy, and today, ladies and gentlemen, you may not care. I'm just gonna tell you anyway. Boy, I almost got a. Well, would that have been a case? No, I wasn't gonna get the case, but it would have. I know it probably would have made the news. No, I'm not gonna tell y'all. All I'm gonna say, listen, be careful. Be very, very careful. Keep your head on a swivel. Because there's some folks out there with some bad intentions, y'all. Very bad intentions. I'm going to give you some of it then. So I'm going to sit in the spot. Oh, then I'd be telling him what he's about to show y'all. But anyway, I was sitting in the spot. And
I got two of them ready to go if you want to show one.
are you ready to go? Yeah, see, that got me out of this, what I was about to say then. I'm ready for it. Somebody like, man, why you didn't go on and tell it? Nah. All I'm going to say, listen, make sure that you look at your surroundings. Man, it's no cold out here. Yeah, I'm telling you. And I ain't say cold, I say cold. Yeah, they're just butt wild. Coach Gardner done checked in. Oh, y'all see those my new family members right there. Yes.
6 week old.
6 week. Oh, okay, I'm telling you. 6 weeks old this Saturday.
On today's session of Family Court with Judge Beck.
Look at that, y'all. You know, I lost all my shepherds to death. They died. But I'm starting it all over again. Look at that. I'm starting the line all over again with the German Shepherd. See, I'm international. You know why I'm international? You're going to find out in just a minute. Because there are German Shepherds. And when the ones come up, I'm going to tell you why I'm international. But that's the new line right there. 6 weeks old. Matter of fact, they got their first shots today. Oh, you got to load the other ones up. Okay. Well, I'm going to tell you why I'm international. I got German Shepherds. I have a Japanese Akita. Then I have a Shepherd and a Husky mixed. Yeah, but I wanted to get that full-blooded line back. So I have the Shepherd and Husky mixed. I have a solid white Japanese Akita. Guess everybody else died off, so That's what happened. I'm still sad about them, but my heart has joy. So I had a full-blooded wolf. I did. I can talk about it now. Full-blooded, which I ended up breeding it with a shepherd, and it's a good thing. Well, how you listen? Awesome. Riggs said, "Hey, coach, did you see the high school 60-meter dash?" No, I did not, Riggs. Tell me about it, Chris Bonham. Okay. Oh, okay. Now tell me about it, Riggs. The German Shepherds. We'll talk. We'll talk. And they're gonna be massive. Chris say, okay, so Sunnyvale is Bonham, Paris, North Lamar, Farmersville, Quinlan, and Wills Point. So, Chris, how is Paris and Bonham, they so far away? Okay, I'm going to come back and talk about this in just a minute, Chris. Coach Gardner. Look at them. Yeah, my new family members. Yeah, they got that. Like I said again, they got their first shots today.
6 weeks old.
They
German
want.
Shepherds.
Look at that.
This is diamond number 2.
Tomorrow, Saturday, be 6 weeks old. Oh, so I'm not ready. Hear yourself.
Baby German Shepherd.
You're going to be 6 weeks old tomorrow. Yeah, they going to get groomed up to work for the academy. There's that.
Trying to get them to stay still. Move.
There's that solid white Japanese Akita. And there's that shepherd. Let me talk, man. That's that shepherd and wolf mix.
Yeah, good mix.
Shepherd and husky mix.
Look at it. I'm not. Get out. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, they gonna show the husbands the rope. Yeah, they work for come in here if you want to. You're not gonna leave. That's what they work for. Yeah, come in here if you want to. Come in uninvited. You guaranteed a ride in the ambulance. They also work for another company I have called, y'all want to hear it? I'm going to tear your ass up. Yep, that's what they work for. And they going to show the ropes. They work for another company called, I don't understand why you didn't expect us to bite you. And then they work for, you see, they got a lot of jobs. You guarantee 16 bites in the throat and 4 in the ass. Yep, that's what they work for. They have a job to perform. Hey, Robin checked in. There you go. Oh, Rick, you say the kid from C.E. King ran what? The wide receiver, the one that ran 10-17 last year in the state meet. Yep, Tate Taylor. The kid from oh man. And that's what they work for, Anthony. Those my companies, man. Yeah. That's who they. Those are my company. That's who they work for. They're the CEO of it. Okay, they work for also, but they don't have. I told you 16. You guaranteed 16 bites to the throat. You guaranteed that. Oh no, I'm not calling them off. No, that's why they all the shots gonna be up and stay up, and they license. That's what that is. So you need a job, man? Yeah, yeah. That's what they do, man. Cause I'm telling you, their job, cause they eat good. They eat so good. I'm actually their personal chef. I'm the personal chef. I'm the maid. I'm the yard person. I'm everything I got to be for them. So if I'm doing that for them, they're going to do that for me. And Super Bowl Sunday. And boy, you need to be in Dallas, Kiko Bear. You need to be in Dallas this Sunday. And I'm going to tell you in a minute the reason. Let me see if I can pull it up. This Sunday, let me find it. I may give y'all all an invite. So why is it not showing right here? And Lance Riddle, you need to call me. Okay, here we go. Let's see, did it come through on this phone? No, that's not it. It's going to be some good eating going on. I've done it before, back in 2006. I threw a big barbecue. Who's this track team here? Oh, Sharice Cannon. Okay, Brian Adam track team hosting. Let me get him some love. Marlon Cannon. You need to tell Sharice to call in. Phone number 469-708-8609. Again, 469-708-8609. Tell her she should call in. Brian Adams track team hosting the 31st annual Mark Smith Cougar Relays. Saturday, February 14th. That sounds like Valentine's, isn't it? 2026, 8:30 a.m. at Kincaid Stadium. 9191 South Polk Street, Dallas, Texas, 75232. She says workers and volunteers are needed. See Coach Cannon or Coach Fox for details. But I just gave y'all some pub, BA. And then my boy Brandon County is the track coach over now at Woodrow Wilson, by way of Greenville, Texas, by way of Baylor University. And I think that he is a 9-time All-American in track and field. Yes. Marlon, call in, man. Tell Sharice to call in so she can talk about the track meet. Yeah. Brian Adams, do I need to call you, Marlon? So she can talk. You send me need to have you on Zoom. Brian Adams, BA, February 14th. That's that Saturday, the day after the DeSoto relays. Yes. His track season. Trying to think. Well, let me see what else is floating on here. Sharice boy done put in some years over at BA. But before she got there, wasn't nothing happening over there. Oh, okay, live from Dallas, Kimball, Nick Smith, inside Texas basketball, First Family. Nick Hollywood Smith is on a quest. It's good stuff. So game day, Kimball versus North Dallas. Dallas I tell you, it's getting near playoff time for the basketball and the girls for sure. But they head to that state, so state's gonna be back in San Antonio. It's an exciting time of the year. So, then I'm gonna go back to what I was saying earlier. Keep your head on a swivel. I almost, it wasn't, I shouldn't say almost, because it wasn't gonna work out anyway for him. So obviously, some people had some intentions of stealing my truck. Yeah. The plan just didn't work in their favor. And I'm parked at a store. And when I say it was plenty of parking spaces, plenty of parking spaces. But they decided to come squeeze into a spot between another car and myself. Now I'm thinking of myself, I'm talking to a buddy on the phone at this time. That's why I was still actually sitting in the truck. So I'm saying, man, all these parking spots, this guy wants to park in between us. I'm talking about, and it's tight. But my boy Don Burford done checked in, just left him. So Anthony London, I know you listening. So I'm saying to myself, why would this guy put out yes, he was able to park, but if he opened his car door, he's gonna hit the truck, or vice versa if I open mine. So I actually started to move. I said, hell no, I was already parked here. So I'm sitting there, so I'm looking through the mirror, because I'm facing one way, he's facing the opposite way. Then I'm thinking, I told my boy Ray, who I was speaking with on the phone, I said, man, I was telling him what had just happened. I said, man, there's 1, 2, 3 parking spots, I'm talking about empty right in front of me. There was just so many parking spots, but he wants to squeeze in. Well, he didn't want to, he did. So I say, well, Ray, I'm sitting there looking at him, looking at me. That's what I thought, because I'm looking at the mirror, and he's looking at the mirror. I see his face. I'm quite sure he sees mine. And that's what I'm thinking. So I'm still talking. So I sat there. Because I could tell you I had the idea to move, but I said, no, I'm not going to move. I said, but as soon as he hit okay, well, somebody said, you pre-planning. Well, I was pre-planning. So all of a sudden, he pulls off his shirt. Yeah, pulls off his shirt. So in my thinking, I'm going to call it my ooh-wee skills kicked in. Ooh-wee. So he opens his car door, because like I said again, we're facing opposite ways, we're right next to him. But so he grabs my back door handle. That's where his front door was. He reached around, and that's when I snatched his ass out of there by his arm. And then he goes down in between both vehicles, right? There's no room. I'm gonna put it like this here. Shit don't always work out the way you had it planned. How about that? And he lucky I didn't have the room that I really wanted to have, because again, he's in between, and he cannot even get up. I know I shocked him, but I thought he was actually. So I guess he was just looking for see who was coming or who wasn't coming. And all I'm saying is I didn't sign up for that when I left the house this morning. But I'm so thankful my bon-ton skills kicked in. And then people go to screaming and hollering. And so when the police got there, I'm licensed to carry. If I wasn't licensed to carry, I'd carry. But and they had been looking for him anyway because they say he's been stealing cars. And then I realized there was another person in there, and he took out running. So the officer said the reason he pulled his shirt off because he was going to probably take it and wrap it around his fist to try to punch the glass out. It just didn't work out for him, ladies and gentlemen. And then the officer called me a little bit later on. We had to do some little paperwork. He said the guy wants to press charges against me. How'd that work? Because he said I didn't have to do what I did. I'm not responsible for what I did. I'm just accountable for what I did. So I'm just saying, keep your head on the swivel. So he never saw me sitting in there. He just don't. You cannot expect wrong to turn out right. That's all I'm gonna tell you. And he still got blessed because it could have been a whole different situation. Especially if it was night. No, it didn't matter. If we had just some more space. Keep your head on the swivel. Folks try to take, then the officer said, I'm going to give y'all some 411 right now. Hondas, Hyundais, and GMC Chevys are a major priority right now on the market for the parts. Major, they say it's major right now. That's right, Riggs. He opened up a can. He didn't expect it. See, I shocked him when I snatched it by his arm because that what was stuck out. And then the door itself, his door, messed his face up because he had to come which way I was pulling. And yeah, I put that thing on him too, boy. Yeah. Ain't nothing to talk about. Officer say he wants to press charges. Yep. Won't be no charge. He got a break. At least he get to see tomorrow. I'm no nonsense about all this, y'all. Boy. No nonsense. We're not gonna ask no questions. Cause their intentions, man, when somebody wanna just take something from you that don't even belong to them, ain't no need of talking about it. Be about it. So that's what happened, Riggs. Yeah, Anthony. Yeah, boy. I said that's crazy, man. And he lucky I ain't had one of them more killers with me. I would have just let him out on him. But he would never come to the car. He had seen him in there. Yeah, but listen, find your peace. and protected. Yep. I tried to stomp his teeth out his mouth. I'm telling you, I think I hurt my foot because, like I said, the spacing wasn't there. Listen, I'm telling you, I wanted his teeth. I wanted his mouth to be jacked up, and he got jacked up. I wanted his eye to get as big as his mouth can open. Somebody said, "Well, that's overkill." Nah, ain't no overkill. He's not dead. My son Rodney done checked in. The officer told me, "Don't even worry about it." He said, "You don't have to even worry." He said, "We was already looking for this guy." And I didn't even realize there was another guy in that, but I'm locked in on him. Was the doctor say take medicine? Yeah. So I'm just saying, you never know, man. So you got to be on, I just might be on your P's and Q's, be on all your alphabets. Cause somebody there hurt you for your own, man.
Yeah, somebody trying to call in.
Got a caller? Got a caller.
No, they were trying to call in, but we missed it.
Hey, whoever the caller was, call back. That's right, Chris. Don't. Yes, sir. Believe that. Hey, caller, you can call back. Yeah, man. So I'm just saying, just things like that, you don't sign up for it, but it happens, man. It's broad daylight. The lady said, the lady said, well, you have been sitting in your truck for a while. What that's supposed to make? I sit there as long as I want to sit there. I was on the phone. I'm glad I was sitting there. I bet you wish he was too. Hey, my boy D, what's up, man? What's good, man? D, you gotta come sit in on the show, man. You know, you gotta come sit in, man. Your guy, we got a caller. Caller.
What's up, Fly? This is Ron
Bowell. What's up, boy? You calling?
Nothing much. Man, I was watching the show on YouTube, so you don't call us out. But anyway, man, that's what they do now. The criminal sue the victim now.
Say, man, the officer said he wanted to press charges on me today, but he told me don't worry about it. I said, I'm not worrying about it.
Did you see the case where it's two cases where they were elderly people in the 80s? It was one in Georgia, and some young men I ain't going to say young men, I'm saying what they were, boys, about 16, 17. They broke in on this old lady. She shot and killed all three of them, and then the parents tried to sue her, said she didn't have to kill them. But they had guns, and they were breaking into her home.
Say,
and
man.
then there's another case, I don't know, but you can look them up. There's another case where the young man broke into somebody's home, and the older person in their 80s shot and killed them to protect their own life, and then the victim, and then the people that were doing the crime, parents tried to sue the victim. I'm like, how does the victim?
Well, I know this is truth because my oldest sister Norma, some years back when she was living over there on right in front of W.W. Bushman. What's that street? Right in front of Bushman Elementary. So this particular day, yeah, Rodney did. I tell you, I'm proud. Yeah, Mama ain't told you. Yeah, today, but this particular day, she just, for whatever the reason, she decided she didn't want to go to work, okay? She stayed home. I'm going to give you how this, and it's just all on Channel 4, Channel 8, 11. So somebody was knocking on her door, correct? They just knocking, but she didn't answer because, like I said again, she normally would be at work, so she didn't answer, okay? Probably thinking they'll go away. Then by this time, somebody was kicking in her back door. So the front door was a distraction, okay?
Now the front door was to see was somebody home.
Correct, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm saying it's both. It's a distraction. But if nobody comes to the door, ain't nobody home. This an easy win.
So the dude that kicked in the back door went and opened, unlocked the front door. Now there's two people in the house, right? By this time, my sister, she done locked herself in the room, correct, and called 911. And they was on the phone. I'm gonna see if who can remember this. It stayed on TV for a minute. So the whole time, so obviously they heard her in the room, right?
Yeah.
So she let that thing loose on them. All right. So they found one dead, 2 houses over, and the other one they got later that had went to the hospital, So speaking of that, what you just spoke on, right? So one is dead, and the other one they picked him up, arrested him at the hospital later for his wounds. So their family pressed charges. Well, let me back up. I didn't give you that story. So one had been at the penitentiary just for 2 weeks. I think the other one said he'd been out 3 months. Okay, now let's go to the rest of the story. So their people wants to press charges because they listen how this, because they said that they were not armed.
So you gonna
wait a minute.
Are you armed or not?
But because they were not armed, and then watch this, because they were shot in the neck and in the face and in the head. Well, she shot where she heard the sound. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Hey,
but my point is, they wanted. Well, how would she know this? She didn't have to. Man, this went on for. I couldn't believe that the state took her through. The case got dropped, but just the fact that, first of all, so
it was a waste of time for any amount of time.
They in your house. They're in your house. They didn't kick the back door in. Okay, the one at the front door, no, he got let in. But again, you don't live here.
Yeah, why you in my? But the one that kicked the door in is the one that let the front door in.
Right.
So y'all both broke it. Come on, man.
And the point I'm making, that, like you said, speaking on the case, that they had a nerve to want to press charges against her. And go, well, why wouldn't you at work that day? Because I wasn't.
Yeah, because I wasn't. Hey, man.
It's the system, man.
Something that's discomfort to a lot of people, man. But they're going in churches, man.
Man,
I don't care who you are. I don't care if you are a reporter or whoever. That don't give you the right to disrupt the church, man.
Say, man. Boy, that's total disrespect.
Total disrespect. And I'm gonna tell you like this, Fly. At my church, we don't have paid security. We do it as a ministry.
Wait a minute.
Volunteer.
Yeah, as a ministry.
Yeah.
I like the title.
I'm gonna tell you like this here. If you come in Brother Ron Mowat Church, I hate it for you. That's all I'm gonna say. I hate it for you, not for me. I don't care if you're a report, because I don't have time to figure out who you are. You're disrupting church. I don't have time to say, are you a reporter? Are you a protester? Or are you a gunman? I don't have time for that. I'm just being honest.
No, I get it, because I didn't even really want to deal with the paperwork, what I had to deal with today,
Yeah.
But,
and the whole thing is, hey, man, I was scared for my life.
Yeah, what?
Because anytime that I feel threatened, I'm scared for my life. Simple as that.
And leave it like that.
And I'm going to leave it like that.
That's what my dear sister would say if she was still here. May she rest in peace.
And hey, the way you think I got it from your dear sister?
Yeah.
Trust and believe. I'm scared for my life, and that's all I know. I ain't answer no questions.
Well, you know what, Bo? What
time it happened, I was scared for my life.
We really just gave some folks.
What did you do? I was scared for my life.
Stay with it. I'm saying we really just gave some folks some very, very, very important information just then.
I'm scared for my life.
And she was the chief at the marshal department.
When they get in trouble, when they shoot somebody, what they say? They're scared for their life.
Now I'm saying this. Well, let's stay on this, Bo. Well, Now, whether you a grown man, grown woman, or you a young kid, you gonna get the same results.
Get the same result, so you better be scared for your life.
So be
Simple as
scared.
that.
Be
I
scared to
don't
do.
know no details.
Say,
The only detail I know is I was scared for my life.
Be-
That's the only detail I know.
so parents, grandparents, aunt, uncles, brothers, sisters, whomever, all the above. Tell your folks don't do this kind of stuff.
Yeah,
Cause I'm telling you,
because
I have no conscience of saying, well, hey, that is a kid.
Hey.
That is a kid.
Hey.
That same kid that hurt you.
absolutely, man. Like I said this years ago, man. Don't let nobody clam on you like they did on the Capitol.
I
They
can-
ain't doing that to
I can
my
just
home, my family, my church. None of that. You ain't doing that. You ain't doing that. Right?
I can just hear it now,
Sorry if
boy.
you
Well,
don't like it.
somebody I can just hear it now. Man, I can't believe Coach Fly let them get up on him like that. I'd rather be the one left talking about it.
Yeah.
Say, man,
Absolutely, but this whole thing is when they got up on you, you already saw them.
and that's what happened today.
So now you didn't let them. Now when you let somebody get up on you,
Yeah.
that's when you end up with a knot on your head, or your van would have been gone.
See?
But if you see the opposition coming, prepare
Get on and
yourself. Like
check
you say,
in.
you looking at him, but he looking at something else. You thought he saw you. 'Cause
Yeah.
if he saw you in the van, he would have never. More than likely would have said,
Right.
"Oh, this ain't no." Because all criminals want an easy win. They don't want to go through those struggles.
They don't want any
the easy win.
confrontation. They don't want the confrontation.
Yeah, they
back.
want the easy win, man. And you know, just like they said in the movie with Eddie Murphy, I ain't gonna be no easy win, Cletus.
No,
I'm just
man.
not. No. And I was sitting there, and I was looking, and I was laughing because I know you. And
Yeah.
I was like, okay, good, my brother.
Say,
It's
man,
just that-
but well, I'm telling you, man. So
Hey.
it wasn't like I'm saying that, man. I didn't think I shouldn't have. Now I had already thought what I was gonna do.
Yeah, you already thought, and you was prepared for
Yeah.
the situation. And that's what I tell people all the time, man. Be aware of your surroundings.
Be aware,
what's going
man.
on around you
Say, man,
at all
and-
times. And this is what I see a lot, especially women. I'm not trying to go. They be in their car on their phone with their head down.
And that's another thing. I'm talking about, and they be
Don't
locked
know what's
in,
going
don't
on
see what's
around
gonna
them.
come up around them. Just like at
Don't
the
know
service
what's going on
stations,
around
man.
them.
Listen, and it's not the cat, whomever, female, that's gonna walk up to you at the service station. They already got somebody in the cut that's gonna get. They want to
Yeah.
get you out guard.
They might distract you over here.
There you
with
go.
Somebody else on the other side, or wherever they're at. But
Man.
you got to be
Y'all,
aware
it-
of your surroundings.
it's
Not
bad.
aware of your left or your right or your front or your back. Your surroundings. You got to be aware of your whole surroundings
Yeah,
at all times.
it can happen. We did. Listen, if y'all don't believe me, look at the news. It come on tonight. It
That's
has
all you gotta
the
do.
news has never not come on. Think about it. I'm gonna say it again. The news has never not come on.
And most of the news is what? They don't hardly come on with good news. They come on with what? Bad news.
Always.
Always.
Say, man, this young man, this guy, he was so, and he's still lucky because, and I'm gonna leave it at because.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, that's all you gonna leave it at.
Yeah, very, very lucky. And it just,
Because we can't
the
divulge
space.
all the information.
Yeah. So, I'm just saying, boy, and the thing about it, I was just blessed to be able to be sitting watching.
Yeah.
Ray Sharp, you need to call in because that's who I was talking to on the phone. And then I boy, you know how I ended the phone call? We were talking. I said he was saying what fly because I was just saying what was going on, what it was looking like. And he fly. I said, man, later. He said,
Later. That's it.
Say,
I got
boy,
time to talk.
yeah.
I got something I gotta do.
He said he already knew. When he got fly, he said, I already know it was, man, you just like, it was over. I was locked in. I was engaged.
Yeah. Yeah, man, but I'm not gonna stay on the phone, but I just had to call in and let you know. I was watching, I was like, hey, I
Got
gotta
you,
call
boy.
in and speak on this.
Yes, sir. My boy Aunt Lucky say it would have been the biggest shootout on the news if God had pulled up.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
yeah.
Hey,
Absolutely. All
man.
right, then.
All right,
Before
boy.
we
Much
fly.
love, man.
Oh, yeah. Much
Yeah.
love to you, too.
Y'all keep
All right.
keep your head on a swivel, man. Folks,
At all times. All right,
listen.
then.
All right, be blessed. That's my boy
Later.
Ron Bower. That's EDT. Yeah, man. Folks will try to take your stuff, man. And I'm gonna say it again. They said, officer told me today was really, really hot right now. It's, Hondas, GMC. Oh, and then he said the Dodge Challengers and Chargers. And they're talking about the parts. The parts. They want the parts. They're getting top dollar. So that's number one on the list right now, on the theft list, on the vehicles. And then also, I hope you all aware of that the U.S. is not receiving any more shipment from like canisters coming from China. None. So different products that not any. Other way to say it, not none, not any, not now another. I want to reach everybody. So what you need to start doing is stocking up. Listen to what I'm saying to you. You heard it here on the On Your Mark podcast show. Start stocking up. Even on merchandise that you think don't mean nothing, which is going to mean a whole lot if you don't have it. Toothpaste, soap. I'm just saying. Your canned goods, your goods that ain't good, that's canned. Mark my word. Nothing's coming from overseas. Oh, turn on CNN. CNN. You will see. I'm telling you what's happening. Find your piece and protect it, but start stocking up on stuff right now. Don't be like, damn, he wasn't playing. No, I'm not playing with it. I'm telling you. To the right resources, I'm telling you. And this Sunday, which will be Super Bowl Sunday, those that know me, I don't want to just put, you got an invite. You have an invite from 3 to 5:30. Well, you could be longer, but I'm just letting you know. You have an invite to come out to a big barbecue, festive activity this Sunday. All you need to bring is you. You say, where is it? Y'all didn't know me, just call me. I'm telling you. I'm going to give you the menu. Gary Jefferson, do you want me to give him the menu? Okay, I'm going to give him the menu. The menu is turkey legs, chicken quarters, ribs, baby back ribs, beef links, barbecue beans and ground meat, potato salad, rolls and sliced white bread, wheat bread, whatever bread you want, and drinks. That's it. You say, where? You got to call me and get the where. Well, I will tell you, it's going to be in Rockwall. I give you that much. Now, try to find me. I just gave the invite to those who are invited. Come out and enjoy, man. Watch the game. If nothing else, come get a plate. I did the same thing back in 2006 in Rockwall. So that's if you don't have anything to do. You're invited. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. See, you know how it go. And guess what? When I tell you, I'm gonna get a menu, and guess what else? We're not gonna run out of food. You say, how you know? Listen to what I just said. We're not going to run out of food. The menu is turkey legs, chicken quarters, baby back ribs, smoked Denmark links, yes. Barbecue beans and beef ground meat, potato salad, rolls and bread and drinks. You just come eat and get food. Sit on the water. And God said the same. I know it's supposed to be a beautiful day. You're going to really, 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 really enjoy it. Headache, you got it done, man. As a matter of fact, the podcast location. Might just do a live. Oh, yeah, we're finna go mobile too with the podcast as well. Still sitting here downtown as well. But gonna go mobile. We're gonna be on site. It's gonna really be a lot of fun. And then we start going mobile. It's gonna be, your live guests and all the treats that's gonna come with it. It's gonna be fun, and you never know who's gonna always be a private guest. Yeah, but this Sunday, and watch it. You're invited. Well, you won't. The people that contact me are gonna be invited. That's who's invited. It's a done deal. I'm gonna make you hurt yourself eating this Sunday. So I need to do my sponsors. We ready, Angel? Here we go. My guy Sammy Jr., Sammy Washington Jr. over Roberts Ready to Wear. 1706 MLK Boulevard, Dallas, Texas. Phone number 214-421-0624. Again, 214-421-0624. Now listen, y'all know Valentine is coming up. Ladies, go over to Roberts Ready to Wear. Go see Sammy Jr. and say, Coach Fly sent you. By that husband, that boyfriend, that significant other, or your side piece. Go get them something. It's Valentine. And say, Coach Fly sent you, and watch the deals you're going to get. And then there's my guy, Freedom himself, and his wife, Miss Helen, owners of Freedom Fashions at 2716 MLK Boulevard, Dallas, Texas. Phone number 214-421-3017. Again, 214-421-3017. Now go tell Freedom, Coach Fly sent you, and watch what's going to happen. I say by your husband or your boyfriend, significant other, or your side piece. Okay, or just your boo. Go buy him something, man. Say Coach Fly sent you. You're going to be very, very happy. And then there's my guy, Charles Archer, Our Insurance Services, 510 Turtle Cove Drive, Suite 200, Rockwall, Texas. Phone number 972-686-6868. Again, 972-686-6868. Now listen, be it your home, your cars, boats, garage, whatever you need insured. Call Charles Archer and say Coach Fly sent you. And watch the package that he gives you. He's going to make you, you're going to be so happy. Say, Coach Charles, Coach Fly told me to give you a call. And you're going to be very, very pleased. Then there's Lakeside Dental Solutions. Dr. Brad Salter. 6705 Heritage Parkway, Raleigh, Texas. Phone number 972-412-0014. Again, 972-412-0014. Now listen, if you're tired of wind blowing through your mouth, or it looks like you got 2 or 3 windows knocked out in your house, but it's in your mouth, or if you're just tired of your teeth not getting along with the teeth right next to them because there's nothing there, go see Dr. Brad Salter and say Coach Fly sent you. And watch what he's going to do for you. And you say, well, I don't have dental insurance. Ask for Dr. Brad Salter and say Coach Fly sent you, and watch what's going to happen. You're going to be so happy. And you got your teeth, then you want to smile, man. You know, a lot of y'all try to keep your mouth closed because you don't want nobody to see the damage that the tornado can cause in your mouth. Well, there's a relief. Call Dr. Brad Salter. Then there's Rydell Plumbing Company, owner Scott Rydell. He's in the 3700 U.S. Highway 80 East, Mesquite, Texas. Phone number 972-682-4860. Again, 972-682-4860. Now listen, if you need some plumbing done, you know, your pipes are frozen, the kids done threw stuff down in the commode, it won't flush, the water's backing up. Call my guy, Scott Rydell, and watch this. Say, Coach Fly sent you. Now you're going to get pushed to the top of the chart because Coach Fly sent you. Man, the staff he has there is awesome. You're going to get that first-hand love. All of a sudden now you can flush your commode and the water's running freely through your sinks and real good stuff gonna happen. Then when you get to talk to Scott, you're gonna learn, you're gonna really love him. That's my guy, Scott Rydell. Rydell Plumbing Company. Then there's my guy, J.B., John Beckwith Jr., owner of Golden Gate Funeral Home. 4155 South Aurelia Thornton Freeway, Dallas, Texas. Phone number 214-941-7332. Again, 214-941-7332. Now listen, we know it gets tough and there's all types of situations that are just sad, and there's no good time to have a bad time. Call my guy JB and say, Coach Fly had you to call, and your situation is thus. Nobody's business but yours and his. I don't even have to know. All I want to do is direct you to the right person. I asked my brother JB 2 weeks ago now. I get a phone call, and they were doing the GoFundMe and whatever else was going on, but it wasn't really important. I just said, since they asked me for my help, I said, well, I got someone that can make this thing disappear for y'all. And first, the person is God first and foremost. But he has me in the position to be able to reach out to certain individuals to get certain things done. So I said, this family is asking for $10 and $20 to the GoFundMe, this, that, and other. I said, JB, I need you to take care of this one for me. And he said, Coach, call it done. He didn't ask me why. He said, call it done. Have them to call him and say, I'm who Coach Fly is talking about. So I called them to tell them. Then they said that they had already put the money down at another funeral home. Just that another. JB said, listen, I'm going to go there. I'm going to get their monies back, every penny of it. And I'll pick the body up and I take it where I need to take it, which is back at this place. And I'm going to put some money on top of it. Well, some individuals, okay, so I relate that message. Then they said, well, we already started collecting money from the GoFundMe. I said, well, man, get the people their monies back. And then there's going to be certain individuals in the GoFundMe to just keep it. Just go on and keep it. But they didn't. Now, I'll say it again. I hope you'll follow me. They're going to get the funeral done at 110% free. So there's some folks that are just ignorant. You out there saying you need the help. You called, I don't know who all you called, but I know you called this person, Coach Russell Flanagan. And he read out to us from a resource that said, I'll take care of it for FREE. I will get them their money, their deposit back 100%. Call it done. Then you want to talk to me about, well, you got the people GoFundMe money. Give it back. See, it make me think now your motives were wrong. That's just my opinion. But my point I'm making that JB said, call it done. How about that? So every now and then, sometimes you got to, you have to know, not that someone has to tell you. See, you already know when you're ignorant. You knew first. So that's what happened. So the person that called me on and said, man, thank you, and I love you for that, man. And that's it. That's it. But it happens, Fresh, what's going on, man? Fresh, we need to get together. I see you when you're DJing, man. Come on, man. Give Coach Fly invite. No, I tell you what, you invited to the show. Come on to the show so you can talk about what you're doing. That's another cold athlete. It's been so many. Dwayne Gray, Fresh. What you saying, Coach Gardner? That's what Coach Gardner was saying. Harbor Freight Inside Track Club member. I appreciate that as well. Yeah, Fresh, you got the invite. But like I said, you all, this Sunday, you'll be my guest. And we just gonna sit back and parlay, eat, drink. And if you don't want to do that, you can drink and eat. Yes, enjoy. See, that's what friends do. Yeah, come on out. Hey, Kathy, you done chimed in. I see you. Kathy Ford done got in. Kathy, you need to come on. Listen, how much time? Fresh. Since you're there, we got 9:35. So we have 25 minutes. Why don't you come on live, Fresh? Send me your email and come on live for the next few minutes. Whoever, shoot me your email so we can bring you on Zoom. And we'll chop it up and close the show out with me. Dwayne Gray, Fresh. If you're in a good spot now, if you're not in a good spot, don't worry about it. Then my boy, boy, that's my dude, boy. He checking it out on the other end. He's on. Say, man, y'all hit that like button, man. So we live on Facebook, YouTube, and Dallas on Air. Those are my 3 media sites right there. Facebook, YouTube, and Dallas on Air. And I'm about to go mobile, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm gonna come to you. Yeah, she said it's it was because it's flag football. I know. Yeah, I see what Kathy just wrote. Yeah, going mobile, y'all. So I'm gonna pull up on you, and we're gonna do this show live from whatever spot it is. Might be at your crib, at whatever store, at the shopping center, at the church. I'm gonna pull up on you. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun in 2026, y'all. Like I said, got 3 athletes that's getting ready for this NFL. I'm loving it. And SMU boy, D West, boy, listen, SMU boy, they showing so much love. Kids, young men, young ladies, take care of your business, man. There's lots of money out there. The NIS, lots and lots, a whole lot of money. Things are different. But if you want to hang out with me Sunday, you still watch the game. You gonna in the site, the location. You know what? You're not gonna even want to leave. Trust me. I bet everybody $10 to bet against me. I'm gonna give you 10 to bet, and I'm gonna still win. You're not gonna want to lose, boy. The location. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. The scenery is off the chain. Right? I know it. But anyway. So those that got my number. See, then y'all gonna have to hear them talk about it. They was there, nothing like being there. And then it's gonna open the doors. I'm gonna give you this. It's gonna open the doors up for some future opportunities for you. So you don't know how your blessing's gonna come. It's gonna be some individuals there that can bless your your go. You say, well, I have plan. You're gonna have opportunities to speak to some individuals that can bless your beginning. Real positive and strong networking that's gonna make you lock into the respect, the discipline, and the accountability and the integrity that you're gonna need to get started. And then they're not gonna let you fail at it. I'm just joining hands. Told you come. I'm gonna give y'all the menu for Sunday. Again, it's barbecue. I'm gonna fill the whole community of Rockwall up with that smoke. Turkey legs, not turkey necks, turkey legs. From the packing house, yes. Chicken quarters, baby back ribs, smoky Denmark links. Man, barbecue, beans and ground meat, potato salad, rolls and bread and drinks. That's enough. Call it done. From 3 to 5:30. Now you can stay longer. But kicking it off at 3. I know that's so nice of me. That's so kind. So kind. So that's that. So you let know me, give me a call. And we go from there. And then the next event that's going to be held there. But once you come see the location, you're going to understand it. Cause we're putting together a little R&B set and fashion show, along with a comedy show. You're going to understand it when you see the location. NFL jobs opportunity. No blackhead coaches in NFL job opportunity. Let me say this to y'all. If you don't know by now, first of all, prejudice is well and alive. And it's not going anywhere. Nowhere. Start moving around it, work through it, work over it. It's going to be here, y'all. It's no cure for it while you're alive. Ignorance is here, y'all. Only time prejudice becomes strong in this era is when you give it attention. Keep moving. I know for a fact I've helped a whole lot of folks with this prejudice thing. Because when they see their kids loving on you, it changes them. Quit giving it so much attention. It's not going anywhere. It's here. It's going to be here. Just remove yourself from it. Remove yourself from it. But the individuals I'm around, it's love, boy. You wouldn't even know what color nobody was. They don't even man, listen, it's love. So you got to respect that. It's just like it's what you choose to be around. If you start listening to negativity, that's what's going to get planted on your thought processes. Put yourself around folks that you want to be around. And if you choose to be around who's doing a lot of negative stuff, that's what you chose to be around. And expect for negativity things to occur. I always say one thing about right, there's no wrong in it. So when you choose to surround yourself with that's going on wrong, you're going to become accountable for wrong things to happen. And some of the wrongs you didn't even encounter individually by yourself. It's just been around that surrounding that it's going to draw to you. And if you put yourself in positive situations, you're going to encounter positive things. It's facts, y'all. But we so quick to give up on what we say we really want. If you're asking God for it, you pray about it and believe that He's going to answer it, then start living that way toward it. Listen, feels good to feel good. But I'm telling you, when you start planting negative thoughts, negative vibes, that's what starts to occur. You got to change that cycle. And then you also have to know that everybody that's giving you a hug or smile is not for you. You got to know that. And sometimes you can see it and still won't even change. What's that say about you? This individual just consistently just belittles you or whatever the case may be about something you don't like, and you still choose to be around them, that's your fault. Okay, you say Charles Pippen, Pro Bowl offensive MVP. So the score was 66 NFC, 66 AFC 52. Flag football. It's gonna be powder puff. But no, you got to make some changes when you want to see changes. It's just how it happens. All I'm saying, find your peace and protect it. And then once you start to see the difference, you're going to feel the difference. And then when you start feeling the difference, you're going to be the difference. And then there's going to be some individuals say, now you think you all that. Guess what? Say I am. Because you remember when you wasn't all that, so it's good to be able to say, I am all that. You got to claim it, y'all. Claim it. Turn it over to Jesus. Yep. He already done told you he'll make your enemies your footstool. It's his word. And a lot of y'all think God be needing help. He don't need no help from us. Like you're trying to help him. He does not need none, nada help from us. Man, and then you have to be appreciative for it, even if it's a little blessing. If it has blessing on it, it's a blessing. Sometimes you want big things, and God knows at this time you're not prepared for the big things. That's what I had to learn. But he will prepare you for it. Yep. So this Sunday, I don't care who you are, if you call me, you're going to get the invite. And they said, what's that? Sunday, I forgot what they said it was going to be in the, 70s? I might need to tell y'all, bring your lounge. Hey, be safe and to the side. Put your lounge chair in the back. Or two. Yeah, you're going to enjoy yourself. We're going to just sit back and have a good time. But I didn't think that. I remember when I first went to Rockwall, probably some 30 plus years ago. I didn't think I was going to be there for 2 weeks. Boy, I done seen kids grow up to be grown and raising kids. Yeah. Gotta do it. See, when you smart enough, I say this all the time, to know you dumb, you cannot be dumb anymore. And the key word, I say when you're smart enough. See, you got to be dumb to be dumb. I know that makes sense. You have to be dumb to be dumb. But if you're smart enough to recognize being dumb, you cannot be dumb no more. You can do dumb stuff, but you're not dumb. You can be ignorant too. But also, you can be a blessing to others too. And that is so very, very rewarding. Very rewarding. In 2026, they say it's a new year, and I get that. But I shared with somebody today, I take every day as a new day, and that's a new year for me. Take each day and make the best of it. And they always say misery loves company. Don't have no company with those folks that are miserable. The best way to start anything is to start. And you've created what has already happened in your life. Give yourself a new opportunity. And a lot of times you gotta change some of the people you're around. And you may not even want to. And a lot of them family. I get that. Y'all hear me all the time say I have family and I have relatives. I had no control of you being a relative. But I got control of you being family. Matter of fact, my dogs, my animals get more attention from me than some relatives. And that's facts. Oh, it's not cruel. It's facts. It's facts. And they just love you unconditionally, them animals. And that's why I don't like when they babies such as, you may think it's cruel, but I don't care what you think. I don't let kids play with them. Don't let grown. Nah, it's who they gonna be around. That's who get to play with them. Because after then, they got a job to perform. And they gonna perform that job. Well, can't nobody play with them, not to be played with. They have a job to perform. If I want to be cute and kind, go buy a toy. Nah. That's why I like it. They don't bark. Roof, roof, roof. They say, what? Yeah. It's a beautiful thing. So we got about, 6 hot minutes left. We just didn't talk 2 hours, just didn't went. But it's good when you're talking to folks, man. Listen, get out and support some basketball teams of your choice. That's what's going on. They're getting ready for the playoffs, which will be the girls first. And I'm campaigning for them Lady Tigers. I am, yes. Coach Ashley Greer and his coaching staff, yes. I don't know who else is on the coaching staff, but I know Ashley Greer. Them Lady Tigers. Lady Lincoln Tigers. Dallas Lincoln Tigers. They looking to double. They looking for a repeat. So if you want to repeat, you got to reset. Yes. And then next Friday at DeSoto Stadium in DeSoto, Texas, Coach Rayford Ross and his staff over there will have the DeSoto Relays track meet going, track and field meet. That's where the Tigers, Akimbo Knights will be coming out. But I thought my boy Chicago was gonna. I talked to him when I was coming into the studio. He just sitting back in the cut listening. I already know. But my boy Smitty, Ken Smith, up there in Kearns, Texas now. My boy Jock Hawkins over there in Greenville, Texas. I enjoyed both of you cats on this past Sunday. Was it Sunday? Or was it Saturday? Hell, it was one day y'all was at the house, so we had a good time. No, it was Sunday. No, yeah, it was Sunday. No, it was Saturday. I be forgetting sometimes, y'all. Okay, I'm getting old, eh? So it was Saturday. And I appreciate the Bible scriptures that you spoke on. I really do. I really, really appreciate that. So, with that being said, and Zachariah Babington gave me a call, man. Listen, he's up there in San Diego right now. San Diego, California. Zach, we got a lot to talk about, Zach. About my boy Young B, but he has an athlete or two that he wants me to check out that's up there on the West Coast. Boy, it's good when folks call you and say, Coach, I know what you done for me. I need this kid with you. So I told you, everybody they want to shine. They want to shine. But they don't know how to get that polish. I got that polish. I got that polish. But you gonna shine. But you gotta perform. You go perform and you execute. Perform, not entertain. Perform. 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 And be disciplined to it. Perform. Anybody can entertain you. You wanna perform. And you're not going to always win, but you don't ever have to lose. So if you PR doing what and you didn't win, you just didn't win, but you PR, you still on the right street, right neighborhood, and obviously at the right house. Hey, well, listen, it's been fun if God says the same. I'll be back at you next Tuesday night. And again, keep your ears open and your eyes open. Told you I'm going mobile. You've been listening to the On Your Mark podcast show, sports, business, community, entertainment, and just the people's show. And I'm your host, Coach Fly. Hey, y'all, do this here. Be blessed. Bless yourself. Test yourself. Much love.